They look wonderful. They look wonderful. I don't know who Monica is, by the way, but we'll learn. I'm scared, dude. Enter my name. Should I enter my real name? I'm kind of scared. Top tier Goonie. Chill, bro. Chill. Do your real name, Kevin. Okay, you're not meant to know my real name, Philip. For stream purposes, Kelby's my real name. Also, Nuna, good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing good. I think we just put Kelby, right? Casual self-insert. This feels so familiar. Hey! Hello? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but this kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay, I guess I've kind of got friends like that. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Like me and Nathan, I feel like if I met Nathan today, we probably wouldn't become friends. But because I've known him for like, literally like 20 years, we're really good friends. Okay, I get that. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What? That's mean? Sirius is a cutie pie? I guess I'm gonna learn. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Siri catch up to me. Okay. Are we ready? Haha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe... But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kelby. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, I don't want them to think that. Definitely not. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I can't put my Kelpussy into the full voice acting, okay? But I would wait for them. In real life, I would wait. 100%. It's kind of mean if I can leave them. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kelby, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Is there any monster clubs? I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you'd want to join a club this year. The Monster Club? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh my god. Smart move. That's literally what you should do. Just go on autopilot and disagree with everything they say. They bring it up like 3 months from now. You go, oh, yeah, totally. Keep the peace, guys. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time and game. Okay, this is getting a little too real, bro. What the fuck? It's getting a little too real right now. I was talking about how I'm worried that you want to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Do people really need clubs to have, like, socializing or skills? Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Well, that's sweet. That's a little too sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck's going on here? Is this on purpose? Did they know that the people playing it would be like me? A NEET? And not used to the real world? What's going on here? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look into a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise to me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I got you, Sayori. We'll join one club. Big Booty Bitches Club. The BBBC. Indeed. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She knows what's up, though. I mean, I think getting a hobby is a good thing. If you've got no hobbies, having a single hobby is probably good for you. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Ooh, what a good word. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. It's life or death, what do you mean? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Siri? Siri must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, you can come up to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Look, she's doing the thing. She's doing the thing. People still do that. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I'm not a very big fan of literature, mainly because I can't read. Not that I was ever made aware that she had any interest in the literature club. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. She's a pouter? I can definitely see that. She pouting alright. She pouting alright. And it ain't gonna make me change my mind, alright? I'm not going. I'm not fucking going. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I heard there's gonna be a lot of people there. It's actually really cool. You should try it. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Huh? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I think she's cunning. I think she's cunning. She knows what she's doing. Look at her. Look at that fucking face. Look at those fingers. She knows what she's doing. How the fuck are you playing this visual novel then? I don't know. Like, the words are kind of like speaking to me and they're coming out. You know what I'm saying? I had a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Do you remember when I said I'm never gonna go? Yes, let's go! Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would honestly sell my soul for much less. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hi, Girl 1. Appropriately named Girl 1. This music, holy shit. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 2. Seriously, you brought a boy? Uh-oh. A girls only club? This could be a good thing or a bad thing, guys. Lock in. Lock in, alright? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kelby, what a nice surprise. And there's Girl 3. Welcome to the club. Why did I go silent? All words escape me in this situation. Honestly? Yeah. Yeah. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Ah! Well, state the obvious. What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. This is first introductions, huh? Wagwan, geez. Big up my guy. Woke up fun. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I can fucking tell, huh? Bitch. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Which one's Yuri? Oh, this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't say things like that. Shy for being smart? Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Where did girl 2 go? I have no fucking clue. She dipped out. Another girl is in, but we'll get there. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Oh, it's Sayuri's bag. I forgot what she looked like already. Is that bad? And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Oh, it's Monica. That's right. It's good to see you again, Kelby. How do I know Monica? How do I know her? Monica smiles sweetly. She is very sweet. Monica is lovely. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Kelby. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Natsuki, huh? I guess it's fair that she I mean, no, you made them. Let us do the labor. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Okay. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Ooh, I do like tea. Hold up. I do like tea. As a Brit, I am partial to a little bit of tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and reopens the closet. A closet? Not again. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ice. Why don't you just show me, bro? Just show me. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears. That's very cute. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. Classic Sayuri. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, you do that. I was thinking, like, do you actually just, like, fucking just turn it around and think, where do I take a bite from? But the more I think about it, you do. Natsuki is quiet. I can help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this before? Made them for you or anything. Well, it's fine. Even if you didn't make them for me, if I appreciate them, like, just take it, you know what I'm saying? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. Oh, I see, huh? This is how we're gonna be, Natsuki. But not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Wait a goddamn second. Kelby's finally giving Doki Doki a chance. I am indeed. We're gonna play some Doki. And so far, I'm just meeting women. Honestly, some of the worst experiences of my life have been meeting women. It's hard, okay? It's hard. It's really hard. I think we're doing good though, guys. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down at the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh yeah, I guess that's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't read at all, but I do like a hot cup of tea. If I'm playing Satisfactory, fuck yeah. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. It's working. It's working, Monica. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Dude, this actually is me, what the fuck? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? How do we tell her it was the cupcakes? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Oh my. I'm feeling at home already. Do not even worry. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Bootylicious delicious. Kelby touched me inappropriately and I want more. Who even is this, bro? Who changed their name to Bootylicious delicious? Wait, is this the first time chatter guy? Is this the guy that turned up out of nowhere and said, who else is gooning and baiting right now? Yes, it is. Motherfucker. I forgot that I VIP'd you, bro. I thought you were someone that changed your name. Welcome. Welcome. We're playing Doki, bro. I've just started and I don't really know too much about this, but everyone I've met is wonderful. Ain't that right, Monica? Anyway, I will say, why did you have the only American name or non-Japanese name? Maybe Monica's just like one of those names that made it over. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out then. I don't know. And if it encourages others to get a little into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay. There's technically nothing phonotactically impossible about it, right? I don't think so. But again, I'm not a word nerd, so I don't know. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. I agree, Sayori. You're also not in agreement. I agree with Yuri. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Aren't we just like a great little gang? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kelby, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, you better pick me, Natsuki? What the fuck are you doing in my chat right now, Natsuki? What are you doing in my chat right now, Natsuki? Honestly, you've been a little mean so far, Natsuki, so you gotta buck your ideas up, okay? If you get a little kinder, I'm not opposed, alright? But so far, been a little mean. And there wasn't enough salt in your cupcakes. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Ugh, whatever. Don't stay in character. Manga! I don't think I've read a single manga in my life. Is that bad? No, that's good. That's good. No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. My odds of having sex just went up 300%. Let's fucking go. I meant to quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Uh-oh. Not much of a reader, I guess. No, not really. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh no. The role players have entered the Kelby Twitch chat. They're here. And I'm actually all down for it. I'm gonna play along. Manga equals game? Is manga equal game? I thought it was just like the comic. 300% of 0 is still 0. No comment. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Such as the deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh my. Shut up, Yuri, you purple giraffe. She is not a purple giraffe. She is lovely, okay? And it's not her fault she's a little shy. Natsuki, chill. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay. I'm ready. I read a horror book once. I have not. Does Goosebumps count? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Or you could. I don't know. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. What are you trying to say here? You trying to say there's layers? Is she like an onion? Is she an ogre? Hold on a second. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes died over me for a split second. Never mind. What does that mean? That's right, because you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Hold up, can we guess? Can we guess? Pink Pony Club. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. I guess we'll never know. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? Pink Poem Club or something. That's good, Equi. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with some time? No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. How deep, Yuri? How deep? Preach, Queen. Preach. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, chill. You're getting a little too deep now. Get a little too deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. Oh, can I go back? I can't. Fuck. I think she just got embarrassed because Monica wanted her to share some of her work. My bad, pimp. Wait, can I go back one? Oh, maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. There we go. I guess it's the same for you. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Siri would definitely not be embarrassed. I bet she writes the most crazy shit. In broad daylight. Everyone will read. We'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. What a fucking word. Quizzically. Holy shit. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way, everyone's even. Why they're so shy? It's okay. And there is Sayuri, of course. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Oh, yes. We should strengthen our bond. All four of us. Five of us. I can't math. Isn't that right, Kelby? Yes, Monica. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, there's my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh my. I feel like I've got no choice right now. I've never had this many women look at me before. Is the main character bloody inept? You take that back, okay? I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing a cracking job at speaking to 4 women at once right now. Do you know how difficult that is? Have you tried speaking to 1 woman at once? That shit's hard, okay? 4? Jesus. I should be in the Olympics or something. Which one is best girl, Kelb? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Right now, I'm between Yuri and Monica. Just saying. I'm between Yuri and Monica right now. But I've just started. We'll find out. But I'm sorry, I thought... LB? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful... Okay. Simp! He's a simp! Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. See, they look so much happier now. I don't think I was ever as much of a simp as this to do something I didn't enjoy for women. Right? It's the same as speaking of 4 guys, I can't lie. Really? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Popsy has some strong opinions on this, so pick the right one. Wait, really? Uh-oh. I guess we'll find out. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed. No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. Moving on. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Y'all, I'm actually an intellectual now. I feel like this is all it takes to be an intellectual. I've joined the Literature Club. Even if it is for hot women. Okay? You can now address me as... should I pretend I've got a doctorate? Can you call me Dr. Kelby now? Can we just lie? How does that work? Is that illegal to lie about being a doctor? Not like a doctor, like a nurse, but like Dr. Kelby. Is that bad? I mean, after 30 seconds of conversation with me, they'll very, very soon realize I don't have a doctorate. They'll know. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kelby, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kelby, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. See, that makes sense. And Siri seems lovely. Yay, Siri is lovely. It's hard not to like her, right? She's so sweet. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Chill, brother, chill. Chill. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day of school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Really now? Really? Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I just want to let you guys know, I'm horrible at writing, so if I actually have to write, it'll be bad. Oh, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, this is... Hold up. They're making me make a decision already. There's only one right answer. Natsuki, love it. You're gonna hate me. But Natsuki is my number 4. Natsuki is my number 4. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. She's my number 4. I don't see that changing anytime soon. Okay. Dude, Sayori's so lovely. It's hard not to just go with Sayori. It also does sound weird, though, because we've been, like, friends forever. But fuck it, we ball. Fireworks, jump, tenacious dance, unrequited. I don't know how you pronounce that. I've never seen it written down. Destiny, chocolate, happiness, playground, warm. Ooh, shit. I feel like Suri would, like, jump. Dream, alone, disarray, vitality, heaven sent, clouds, hurt, prayer, disoriented fantasy. Vitality seems like a Sayori sort of thing. Daydream, bubbles, after image, sunny, entropy, universe, extraordinary, despise, skirt, and dark. Ooh. Can we get someone making an alt called Yuri Lover 9000 to start some drama? Uh-oh. Gang wars. Gang wars. Sunny, Bubbles, Daydream. These all seem like Sayori sort of stuff. Let's go with Sunny. Festa, Romance, Cage, Treasure, Nature, Incongruent. Sunset, Shame, Peace, Loud. That's Sayori, right? That's Suri to a T. Misfortune, Childhood, Skipping, Charm, Depression. Variance, Heart, Fun, Fireflies, or Horror. Charm. Childhood? Oh, dude, we're killing it. Suri's loving all of this. Holy fucking shit. Which one here do we think? Meager. Chill, bro. Laugh. Oh, dude, Suri's loving this shit so much. Where's Monica in all this, by the way? Where is Monica here? Shouldn't Monica be here? Kawaii. Uh-oh. I don't mean to do that. Jumpy. Fuck, that was also Natsuki. Sensation. Parfait. Ooh, parfait sounds delicious. Twirl, extreme. That's gotta be... Fuck, I'm fucking this up. I need Sayori words. Together. Flower. Comfort. Comfort. Death. Disaster. Awesome. Games. Holiday. Dazzle. Awesome. Uncontrollable. Flee. Whisper. Forgive. Climax. Promise. Imagination. Okay, that's not the right one. Lucky. Swimsuit. Peaceful. Sweet. Bliss. Straw. Fuck. Anything food is fucking Natsuki, bro. Heartbeat. Joy. Memories. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Vibrant. Okay, I fucked that up kind of bad, but I've done my best. Hi again, Kelby. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. I'm a man of my word indeed. And you four lovely women. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. It was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Kelby. Well, they're so happy that I'm back. They're so happy that I'm here. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment of you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like it deserves any slack. Siri told me. You didn't even want to join this club this year. I didn't want to join any club. Yet I'm here, so fucking deal with it, bitch. Sorry. And last year, too. Yeah, so you're fucking welcome. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I don't like her. Why's she mean? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Uh-oh. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Calvi always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Oh, she likes a dependable man, huh? That ain't me. I'm sorry. I play video games every day. Sorry, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What? People do that? That's so... You two are really good friends, aren't you? Don't get jealous. It's okay. It's okay. I might be a little... How come? You and Kelby can become friends too. Sayori? Okay. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri. Even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. She brought me a gift? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. You ever reached into a bag and pulled out a book? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked you a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Well, I don't think it's an accident, right? Surely not. She knows what she's doing. Surely. Or she's just really nice. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I will. If someone hands me a book in a literature club, you've got to read it, right? Especially if they're cute. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in, I expect Mono to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case. Zero and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in a closet. In the closet? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sat down at the nearest desk. Am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related? By myself like this? You just got given a book, big guy. Are you a fucking idiot? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Congratulations, you're a genius. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Boo-hoo. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening on Yuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, you can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone that Literature Club is all about. The problem is that the idea of Literature Club sounds so dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if it become the most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place because it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Suri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki's gonna fucking kill it with some cat cupcakes again. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki made the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. I love cupcakes. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we're still to work out the details of the event itself. Uh-oh, are they gonna ask me to help? I find myself smiling. In the end, Siri is still her usual self. But therein lives an unexpected reason I admire her. Interesting, okay. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Siri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose I ended up letting her get in my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, what? Uh-oh, she's right in my face. What do I do? Oh, Lula, welcome to the stream, how you doing? I've taken my drugs, welcome in. We're playing Doki Doki. And so far, it's just been like fucking cute school sim. Pretty much. I open my eyes to find Siri's face filling my vision. I only fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. I like napping though. In school, I napped all the fucking time. I mean, probably didn't do me any good, but I was well rested. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Well, the video games aren't going to play themselves, Suri. Now that you're in a club, you can have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Suri. It's what I do best. She's so sweet, dude. She's so sweet. He's thirsty and joining a literature club to try and woo Foreman. That's it summed up so far. Pretty much. That's exactly that. Simp joins a literature club to woo 4 women. Yep. About it. Alright. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Honestly, I love sleeping in as well, so I'm down. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around it. It's not that bad, her hair is lovely, bro. What do you mean? I had my fingertip down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay. Man, you need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at her bow, it isn't straight either. Her bow's great, alright? Like, she's got the like, kind of scruffy, cute look. It's fine, okay? I don't know why we're picking her apart too much. Sayori's lovely. Hey, cute stuff. We talking to me? Are you talking to Sayori? Who we talking to? Can you see no quicks? And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Her collar's white, bro. You're not gonna be able to see a toothpaste stain. I tried off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. That's why, yeah, you don't keep your blazer buttoned up there. Your worry's so squuffy, Sayori. Sorry, that kinda hurt me as well. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Chill, bro! Fucking chill! That's super mean. That is really mean. What the fuck did they say that? Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Won't you see how much better it looks? You'll change your mind. What is this angle? Fucking hell! This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to... I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. It's fine, you can... Are you touching up... No, I'm not doing anything, Egg. I swear, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. That's not me. I wasn't doing anything. Her blazer was undone. I was just helping her. Ew. That's so much better. I'm glad, Sayori. Helping her, huh? She, that's not... fuck. Your Honor, I'm innocent. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? I'm waiting to sound like it's a good thing. Because... if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do these things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. No comment. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Uh-oh. Spectre, good to see you. How you doing? This is the first time I felt uncomfortable listening to something at work. Danelle, I'm so sorry. This is a little too serious sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, reading these things in a serious manner is really difficult. I'm not gonna lie. As a celibate man. Man, oh man. Anyway. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share those poems we wrote? Yay! Kelby, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I didn't. I made it just for Sayori. I think that's who we're locked in with, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. Also, I'm sad that we stopped calling them leaves. Can we call them leaves again? Instead of pages? Can we call them leaves again? I think it's kind of fun. It feels much cooler. Alright. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We all know who, right? I think we all know who. We're kind of locked in here already. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Good friend. Good friend. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Kelby. I love it. Oh my god, that's good. Because we tailored it just for her. I had no idea you were such a good writer. That's right. I wrote it from the perspective of a Discord moderator. I hope you enjoy. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. And then laughs at me. Why is she fucking laughing at me? Why is she laughing? Why is she laughing? If he friend zones her, I'm throwing hands. I don't have full control, okay? I don't have full control what happens here. It kind of just happens. Kelby's experiencing the dream of having a girlfriend. Not that he has one anyways. This is the dream? It does feel like a dream so far. So I think you're right. Let's keep going. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Kelby poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Okay, that she's really cute. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Okay. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention on the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kelby. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? What do you mean deep down? What do you mean deep down? What? She's saying like, externally I'm very selfish? I thought I was really giving. I was buttoning up her jacket for her. I wrote a poem for her. That's really giving. Yuri graded is better than Sayori? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one right now, Chief. I'm saying I'm Team Sayori right now. I'm Team Sayori. Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. No, she sees it alright. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. As a series stan, kinda true, not gonna lie. Thank you, Quetzalcoatlus 525. We in this together. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Oh, really now? That will be my way of thanking you. Well, that sounds delightful. Delightful. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh my. Here we go. Oh! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, this is my first time playing Doki Doki, by the way, so... So far, it's sunshine and rainbows. I'm loving this. Dear Sunshine. Speaking of sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I just want breakfast. That's kind of beautiful. It's kind of beautiful. Honestly, I can fucking fully relate to this. I feel like Siri might be me. Maybe that's why I like her. I see a lot of myself. Siri? This is just a guess, but... Did you wait till this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. I think you're doing great, Sue. I'm not gonna lie. That was a great poem. I might even read it for a second time when I go to sleep tonight. And get a little giddy. Thinking about it. And then I'll come to school tomorrow. Dying to get to Literature Club. Anyway, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Dude, they are actually like me. Got a little giddy, maybe even a little diddy. No, that's just you, Philip. Keep the ditty to yourself. I'll show you real poetry in a minute. I'm waiting. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Siri's cool. I like Siri. I'll show you real poetry in a minute. Are you sure, Natsuki? Are you sure? Let's see. Let's see. We're putting you on the chopping block. Uh-oh. What's going on? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me? It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? No, I don't, Natsuki, please, don't hit me. I'll pass. Sorry. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Is there a sack of rocks inside that skull? What the fuck is this? E for effort, F for execution. I feel like they were trying to be really profound by saying people can try. But it come across as just like a bunch of like third grade facts. Come on now. Come on now, Natsuki. Stick to making cupcakes, sweetheart. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Okay, now he's lying, bro. Now he's lying. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. Bro, she literally just wrote facts about animals. There's three words. Monkeys can climb. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Is that really all that's going on inside that little head? Bless her. Bless her cute little head. That's kind of sweet. Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Saying when around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah. I understand. My head's not little and I'm not cute. Okay, Natsuki lover. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm standing by it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. There's wordplay in there? Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, of course. Yeah, oh wow, that was so good. Can we insert the little Yachty meme of him being like, with Drake? Can we do that? Jesus Christ. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I meant to be a pro. Yes, Natsuki, a real pro. I'm glad you learned something. This smug bitch. Sorry. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. No, I definitely didn't. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's nice. That's nice. Who should I show my poem to next? Who next? Between Yuri and Monica. Oh my. I feel like we saved Monica for last. Right? Here is Yuri. Hello. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading... You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You don't say that part out loud. Come on now. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I've kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Girl, I just wrote some fucking words on a bit of paper. Is it that deep? You know, once she refines her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. I have no clue either. Don't you defend them, Boomtag. Don't you defend them. They're speaking a little too robotically right now, alright, you know? They're speaking a little too robotically. It's okay. I just met you, alright? I'm not here to up my literature game that much. You gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Jesus Christ, this handwriting is beautiful. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I fuck with this. This is nice. I fuck with this. This is actually good. Hold up, Yuri cooked. Okay, Yuri fucking cooked. This is good. I like that. Ew, bad poem. Shut up, monkeys can climb person, alright? Who the fuck knew birds could fly? Sorry, that was mean. Yuri, this is fire. It's so good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible shut the hell up. Your handwriting is beautiful. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. How does she know? I'm sorry, I was too busy insulting Natsuki. Well, I just don't read script very often. How do you think your handwriting is pretty? Yeah? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. I did. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Thank you, Yuri. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. What does that mean? She definitely writes some, like, weird Harry Potter fanfic, right? Like, undoubtedly. She was one of those Tumblr girls writing the crazy Dan and Phil fanfics. Right? Now, this is just who she is. Anyway, I gotta go, chap. I'll see you when I see y'all. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kelby. Really? I must have totally missed the point. It's obviously not about ghosts. What the fuck? Are you an idiot? Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. We'll get there, don't worry. I'm gonna be, like, writing some fucking heat soon. I'm counting on you. I got you, Yuri. Alrighty. So far, Natsuki's fucking sucked. Sayori's was, like, so relatable. And Yuri's was kind of fire, actually. She was cooking. And now it's time for Monica's. Hi, Kelby. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I got you, Monica. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, I know. Speak to any one of these women, I'm afraid. Especially Natsuki. I don't know why she wants to hit me so much. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kelby. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of bad that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Suri would like. She knows. Is that so? You and Suri are really good friends, right? I'd be surprised if we had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Suri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Oh, really now? How did she talk about me, huh? How did she talk about me? She talks about me? What'd she say? Anything nice? Anything bad? It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. We do, alright? We do. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. Do I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem? Hey, that's what I was saying. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Suri's writing kind of has a gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit too. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I have to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Monica's kind of a real one, hold up. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else expects you to write. It's not like you don't have to worry about impressing them or anything. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Here we go. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I'm reading your soul. Don't fall for deception. She just seems sweet. What's wrong with that? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Honestly, I think it was okay. It was okay. It sounds like trauma. That's what it sounds like. Which is a little scary, if you ask me. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Okay, that was a really long bit of information. Please say you've summed it up very nicely. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Okay, I like that. I like that. Digital Dave, good to see you, bro. Hey there, new game. Interesting. I haven't seen this one before. Wait, you haven't? So far, it's kind of like a dating sim almost so far. But I've heard it gets much darker. So, heads up. We shall see. So just move your hand around and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Monica. That was actually good advice. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Suri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes down on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Smile sadly at Natsuki's poem is hilarious. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come across like that at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Kelby did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate Lover, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kelby liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress your our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe just jealous that Kelby appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, God. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way and make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew sizes bigger as soon as Kelby started showing up. What? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Kelby? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? You mean she'd jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Kelby. I came upstairs from making dinner and all I hear is, okay, Egg. Egg, don't even worry. Moving on. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kelby? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's gonna be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Kelby. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Oh my. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop. Ooh. Eee. Natsuki being mean. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Not that I've noticed. I want to sloppy seconds, Kelby. Philip, This is not the place. If you want sloppy seconds, I'm sure you've found a place down the corner you pay every weekend, alright? You can keep that out of the Twitch chat. Big and beautiful. Wait, what are we on about? We're on about her boobs again? Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, you might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? She is, yes. She is. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Oh my. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Kelby, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was eventful, shall we say. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Indeed, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Kelby, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. We're Team Sayori, I'm saying it. We're Team Sayori, I'm locking in. Team Sayori. Sayori? About what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Kelby, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day's going to be so much fun. I'm getting friend-zoned, aren't I? I'm getting friend-zoned right here, aren't I? It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Anyways, Kelp, I say good luck on your Sayori route. Thank you very much. See you later. Despise, family, music together, peace, meager, friends, firework journey, clumsy. It's okay to be Team Sayori, Kelby. Everyone's allowed to be wrong sometimes. My bad for having some joy and whimsy in my life. Okay. I don't mean to pick that one. Whatever that was, sure. Holiday, pout, cry, childhood. Play. Doki Doki. What does Doki Doki mean? Laugh. Massacre. Bunny. Happiness. Agonizing, anxiety, ambient, raindrop, tension. Sunny. Flying. Bubbles. Oh, that's still too cute. Bouncy. What? Fuck. Papa. Sugar. Cage. Pure. Fuck. I want fucking Sayori, goddammit. Giggle. Fuck. Are you doing this on purpose? Pain, eternity, jump, forgive, jump. Fuck! What's going on? These are literally fucking Suri ones. Disown, kitty, unending, passion, infallible, grief, anger, captive, games, lazy. Yeah, yeah. Hop. Shout out Hop. After image, contamination, tragedy, sunset, email, scars, headphones, lollipop. I feel like it's gonna be Hop. Fuck! Wonderful. Yay! Cute, no. Extra time. Fun. Yay! Shopping, parfait, lucky, essence, color. Yay! We're fucking nailing it, man. I'm fucking nailing it. Smile. Yes! Two more. Party. Okay, one more. Joy. There we go. Fuck me. Why was that so hard? Fucking hell. How did I get that wrong? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kelby. Yo, Siori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Why not? I want a snack, eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Siori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Siori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down. Lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Siori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money for it in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Ooh, that's good deduction right there. Kelby-chan, you're a snack. I'm celibate. It's either you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. She was definitely listening, huh? You were definitely listening. Eavesdrop, huh? Yuri. Tell Kelby to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Siori. Besides, she'd only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I would like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. As though we could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. Retribution. Still, coming from you, Siori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Siori knows exactly what she's doing. I'm telling you she knows exactly what she's doing. I said that from the beginning. How's the game going? It is sunshine and rainbows so far. But I'm waiting for the shitstorms and the poop clouds. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure it's coming. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. You had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Give me more credit than that, Siori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Siori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Yeah. Ow. What was... A cookie? Should have a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Siori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I'm just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing a reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Siori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Siori rapidly tears open the wrapper to take a big bite. So good. Siri suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh, I hate biting my fucking tongue. You're going through a lot, just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Siri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Siri off her. Oh. Siri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. She knows exactly what she's doing, I'm telling you right now. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Siri trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Siri? Natsuki glanced around. Monica isn't in the club room. Wait, where's Monica? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just up to something today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Uh-oh. Morden, welcome in. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. What does that mean, okay? Sayori is up there, okay? That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I could have started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Why is she making up excuses? She definitely wasn't in the study hall learning piano. She's lying now. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Uh-oh, she was lying. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kelby. Monica smiled sweetly. Monica, chill. Chill. Get back, succubus. Your charm is starting to work on me. Get back! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So we didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Siri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's here is ready to settle down. Succubus more? No! Get back, Vixen! I must stay strong. Sayori #1. Siri somehow already finished her entire cookie? Oh my. I would do too. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Reading anime again, I see. Calvi! Siri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Oh yeah, we'll go with Sayori. Okay, Monica, we'll be back. We'll be back soon. You going with Calvin to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Kelby? Yep, let's go. Alright, let's go. I'm on it. Siri and I exit the club room. I follow behind and Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Siri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hydrate, thank you. You really just spam hydrate all the time, huh? Cannot complain when it's monster. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We'll do a poetry performance. Uh-oh. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Kelby, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? You meanie. No, I took you very seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I was fully on board. Fully on board. Caressing, between the fingers. Yes, all of it. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary to contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Suri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Kelby, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been long since I've spent time with Suri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes in the world around her. I like that. You want happy vibes. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So going on adventures with Suri brings back a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us entered the classroom. Suri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Suri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Crayola? We all know. Kind of dirty though. Suri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking at my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. What? Yeah. Suri bends over and smacks her forward right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Uh-oh. Honestly, I do that shit all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so fucking stupid. Ow. You okay? My forehead? Suri clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Suri's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Suri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush the bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Kelby, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do? You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain. Suri still makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Alright, you wait there, Suri. We're gonna get a drink. I pat Suri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than something to drink. But I know Suri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Suri. She's still there. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilt them. Suri, here. I hand Suri a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Suri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Suri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Suri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Kelby. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time? You just try to keep up with you. We're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, as you fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting into trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Kelby, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Kelby, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'd be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it'd be fair to me for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sue has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. See, you can't see shit. She's fine. Fucking idiot. I mean, silly. Billy. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back! Good timing. I was about ready to start sharing our poems. Sorry? Your forehead? She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and spat my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, we able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Kelby. And then some. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. That one. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. Oh, God. Third poem day. I think I'm still thoroughly Team Sayori. And I've also got to say, everything's still perfectly normal. I feel like I'm just playing like a normal graphic novel right now. I must say it. This is not what I expected. I'm feeling like very chill right now. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I start with first, huh? Who should I start with first? Sayori's usually our go-to, so how about we go backwards this time? We go Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori. Let's go. Hi again, Kelby. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. Like that other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Alright, Monica poem. Let's go. Save me. Okay. Is she okay? What's wrong with Monica? Is she okay? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? She good? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how I space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Are you breaking the fourth wall? Okay. Okay. I'm feeling uneasy all of a sudden. Or, when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, let's go through the list. Go to Yuri. Is it my turn? Let's see how this compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Kelby. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Let's say Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself. Hopefully he sees this. Make sure to check your DDLC game files after a while, by the way, QT. Why would I check the game files? Not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
A little bit of Monica in my lice, a little bit of Monica in my lice, a little bit of Monica in my lice.
Why does he keep saying lice? Squid got lice or something? Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I disliked your poem. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Intimate, you say? I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Let's have a look. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies than an ordinary human. Okay. Alright. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. Dude, it's hard to read this sometimes. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You'd say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. It's getting weirder. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. What is this about? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah. If I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. It's about feeding a raccoon, bro. What else do you mean? Surely it doesn't mean anything else. Well, I think it's something different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why did you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kelby? This, what I'm doing right now, me at this very moment, right here. This is exactly what you're describing, Yuri. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I got you, Yuri. Okay, people are getting a little fucking weird. This is what Natsuki's is. It's gotta be really boring. And terrible. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh. Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's something that tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Car siren? No, I hear nothing. Just you, Egg. I think she missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Suri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Or is it the police come in because they heard you playing a sussy game? Maybe? You never really struck me as her type. What does that mean? Suri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? What the fuck does that mean, Natsuki? Huh? The fuck does that mean? It's like she's dragging around dead. You shut your mouth, okay? Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would have probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can still each take care of each other in our own way. That's a horrible way of putting it, but also such a good way of putting it. Holy fucking shit. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not supposed to show you my poem. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, hold up. She wrote more? Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up, took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Spiders aren't great, but that's kind of crazy, no? Not bad, right? You did great, Natsuki. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. It's about spiders, obviously. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Hold up, that's actually pretty good. This music's driving me nuts? Really? I'm so focused on, like, the reading. It's actually a pretty good poem. She likes anime and manga, and people don't like her because of that. No matter what else she does in life, they don't like it because she likes manga. That's what I've deduced from this. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something you're afraid of people find out. They make fun of you, think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. You wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She had a poem about unusual hobbies of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not was anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it's like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow. So look forward to it. I do look forward to it. But not as much as I look forward to this. Sayori. Oh my. The Sayori. Calby. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Kelby, will you give me your poem? I want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. I did. She knows. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Syria hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Syria clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Syuri. Yeah. Oh my. An audible sigh. Yes, sigh. I grab Syuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't it feel like time elapsed? My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each hand every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. This is kind of dark, huh? It started off kind of nice. But that was kind of dark. Holy shit. Give Egg a treat? You redeemed it for yourself? Alrighty. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm coming, Egg. I'm back. Sorry, I had to pee. Had to pee and speak to Egg. Ugh. I can still see the message, by the way. Doku's already mentioned about checking the game files. I'll do it later. I'll do it eventually. Holy crap. Suri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. His shoot was me telling him that Shugs pooped inside again. Yes, that's literally what happened. I went over to Egg, and she was like, Kelby, Shuggy pooped inside. And then I went to pee. That's how that went. That's pretty much how that went. Ugh. Man, Sayori's poem here is like kind of creepy. All of the poems today have been much creepier. Kind of eerie almost. They have like something like a freaky undertone to them. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. She always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Hold up, she's just like me for real? I'm actually just like this woman. That is crazy. What the hell? Do we just have the same personality type or something? I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone comes and sit down at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Won't need much more than a few decorations. Siri's been working on a poster, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Kelby is Sayori? Huh, no wonder why she sucks. Roscus? Basic bitch Monica-loving motherfucker? Fix up. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? But... Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Suri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Suri's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that this is a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Suri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what Literature Club is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all about this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room of people for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Okay, motivational speech right now? Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sierra and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around and everyone else expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This could be seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice recite them in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Let's go. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes out a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Oh. Adra. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Adra. I appreciate you. You came in at a bit of an awkward time. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club today. We're a couple hours in, and it's been very, very normal things so far. We're just reciting poems to each other, and it's super lovely. Also, I'm Team Sayori. She's the best. If you guys are not familiar with this game, neither am I. So buckle up. Get ready. Thank you again for the raid, Adra. I appreciate you. Let's get going. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Hey, bro. What are you playing? Baron. Oh my god, Baron is back. Hello. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And so far, it looks like... kind of cringe, but apparently gets really good, okay? And it gets kind of dark and scary. So please, bear with me. We're just cooking. Kelby-chan is a simp. I'm not a simp, okay? I'm just simply enjoying my time here. Are there any parachutes in this game? I don't know. I might be pitching a couple tents, though. Maybe a couple tents. We'll see. The poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each other. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words trample into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she was bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Let's fucking go, Yuri! Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we could have so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sue hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of Try not to think of like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said it's like my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Kelby liked it. That's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well in that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kelby. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Kelby lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well go to get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. I feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident with my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it as much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh, well, do you feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. First time? Yeah, my first rodeo. Am I in for a good time? Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm really pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Monica, chill. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Oh my. My favorite is Monica, the only right answer. It's too obvious, alright? Like, liking Monica is milk toast. Let's be real. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. What about Sayori, Kelby? What about Sayori, huh? What about pressing Sayori, huh? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Let's be a little nice, though. Well, How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kelby. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Kelby a hater? No. I'm an enjoyer of Sayori. And that's not a problem, okay? I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, you're asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I would see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Kelby. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Here we go. Okay. Excitement. Friends. Oh, it's the wrong kind of pleasure, huh? Different kind of pleasure, I see. Cheer. Which one is... I think Kawaii was Natsuki. Is Precious? Precious. Cute is Natsuki. Sparkle might be something. Love or kiss does not feel like Sayori. Extraordinary. Lazy. Empty. Sweet. Aura. You're talking about me again? Okay, I'm not even gonna do the fucking Discord moderator voice. Headphones. What about my headphones? I'm turning this around as well. It feels so bright in my room. Jump. Fuck. She literally had a poem called Jump. I'm so stupid. Fickle, pure. What the fuck? She is not pure, bro. She is not pure. Sayori is pure. Dance. Yeah, there we go. Meager kitty pain. Unrequited misfortune. Daydream. Together. Shiny. Cal, would you like sweet tea? I've never had sweet tea. We don't do sweet tea here in the UK, and I never tried it when I was in America. I think it would be too sweet for me. I like tea. I like tea. Tenacious. Fuck. Too big of a word for little old Sayori. Charm, scars, defeat. Fun. Passion. Hope. Laugh. Childhood. Nailed it. Man, fuck you. Everyone's a hater. I mean, I could love it, lady, but I've just never tried it. We don't really have it here. I don't like iced tea, like Lipton or anything like that. I think it tastes kind of mid. Personal opinion, though. I do love me some milk tea. I love tea. Milk tea fucks. I had milk tea today. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? When you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school, where we just get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like cereal all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by of all people? What? What's your favorite tea? I like cinnamon tea in the winter. Well, it depends. In the UK, we mainly just drink like a black tea with a bit of milk. That's mainly what we drink here. But I don't really drink anything other than that. I maybe have a nice, like, special tea, but it just depends on what egg's got in the cupboard. I'm not too fancy with it. I just have any sort of black tea, a nice Yorkshire tea, PG Tips, Tetley, the British brands. My heart goes Doki Doki when I see Kelby live notifications. Oh my. Oh my. Really now, Thoopas? Good to see you. I kind of forgot which part this is. Can someone tell me what part he's on? I started 2 hours ago. Yeah. The best thing about this stream is how often Cowboy's face covers Worst Girl's face. Really sells the immersion. Should I move up? Is this better? Is that a bit better? I can even do this. This might be better. I'm bad. I was just at a doctor's appointment for Baby Bloop. Oh, hope Baby Bloop's all good. I'm implying that you are Worst Girl. Oh. I thought you meant Natsuki's Worst Girl. Which I agree. You know. Yeah. No, don't move. Okay, I'll move it back. I'll move it back. We'll stay here. We'll stay here. Alright, moving on. Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Like, there is no joke here right now. Huh? Ah, never mind. Why does Monica break the fourth wall a lot? He's 7 pounds, 5 ounces, finally getting some baby chub. Oh, he growing. He growing. Let's just focus on your own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Siri's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Siri anyway? Oh, there you are. Siri's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Is she okay? I'll walk over to her. Hey, Siri. I have my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Siri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Siri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back there as usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Siri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kelby, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Siri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, which seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything much about her. Monica peers across the room at Siri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. She doesn't sound good. Does Kelby have a Doki Doki Girl picture? I have Sayori. Locked in. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew something. Anything. So I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of any club member, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kelby. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't too much, but Suri talks about you all the time than anything else, you know? Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Suri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than how she's always been. You're so funny, Kelby. Have you thought about maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she just is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Oh my. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Suri is sitting. I watch her kneel down to see her and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Suri told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh my, here we go, it's poem time. Poem time once again. Can we get a poll for best girl? We can do that. That's such a good idea. New poll. Who is best girl? Question mark. Sayori. Of course it's Sayori, by the way. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I vote Amza best girl. Unfortunately, Amza, even if he was a girl, wouldn't qualify because he fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. I'ma say it. No one voting Sayori is actually criminal. No one voting Sayori is actually fucking criminal. What the hell? No one likes Sayori? I'm the only one that voted. 2 votes for Yuri, 2 votes for Monica. A vote for Natsuki? Monica. My god. You basic bitches. Goddamn basic bitches. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, Monica vote's kind of scary. 2 votes for Monica. Vote Yuri? I think... it's tough. It'd probably go Sayori Monica for me, I'm not gonna lie. Sayori number 1 by far. By far. Oh, trust me, this ain't basic. I'm scared. I'm scared. I guess I have much to learn. Let's do Monica at the end this time, because she always has something interesting to say. Let's go with Natsuki first. What did she say? Wait. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for. But it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. I just wanted this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up just scaring me anyway, that's, it's like you could actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you. She actually fucking gud. She gud. She gud. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. That sounds delightful. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach Oh, I watched that. I read that bit. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. This is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Okay, hold up. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. Hold it. She kind of cooked. I didn't know Natsuki was so lovey-dovey like that. I know she could, like, be cute, but I didn't think she'd be so soppy. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something that was a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. The beach is kind of cool. I do like the beach. Kind of have to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah. Well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about the simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Honestly, it was pretty good. It was pretty... I actually enjoyed that. Let's read Yuri's then. I guess hers is going to be about beach as well. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Kelby. It's been 3 days. But I can't help but feel a little foolish. Huh? What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. Yes. I'm so stupid. No. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I've had so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gone so used to it, that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gone used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Huh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be. Oh, bless Yuri. That's kind of sweet. Bless her. I hope she gets more confident in herself. No one hates her. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So, when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Alright. Not bad. Poor Yuri. Time to go to Sayori's. We didn't get to see her poem either, by the way. We didn't get to see Yuri's poem. Sayori's time, though. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Kelby. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Huh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Kelby. I'm still a little surprised. I already thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess someone who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get close with everyone else? Why'd the music stop? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. And you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting. You're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Calby, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori's trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. What the fuck is happening? She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Calby. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone else, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. A little rain cloud. Like her poem. I'm gonna save. Go to Monica. Hi, Calby. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? I actually haven't. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take a look at the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although, we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined this club, we spent a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Calby, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Flirting? No. I've been writing poems about her and thinking about her every time. Of course not. I'm portraying like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. What the fuck does that mean? Sayori's been acting so much happy ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The fuck? The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift to the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. A hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. What? There is no meaning? Okay. Sure. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life to me. They give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah. That. The fuck? These puns you guys are doing in chat are terrible, by the way. These are terrible. Don't spoil anything for me. I swear to God, if you spoil this, I'll be so sad. More sad than what actually happens in the game. Alright, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it makes you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Well, isn't that what this is? We're just hanging out, Cowboy-chan. I know exactly what you're doing, okay? I know exactly what you're doing. It's called inside jokes. These aren't exactly inside jokes. They're like inside jokes for a glass house, bro. Like, I can see right in there, dude. Like, I see the step stool. I see the step stool. I see the ceiling fan right now. You picking up what I'm putting down? It's not as obscure as you think it is. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Monica. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is Mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sura isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sura always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Okay, we're not being lovey-dovey, okay? We're just like good friends. Forever. Okay? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's to be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'll be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets, so you'll be helping me design them. And as for Yuri? Yuri can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless? No? That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Siri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Kelby, Natsuki's in the wrong spot. Would you kindly move your face to block her again? Kate, thanks. XOXO. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, not a problem. I was actually thinking the same thing myself recently. There we go. Alright, anyway, I'm about that. I love the atmosphere. It was especially till he changes, he stares at her desk and Focus starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. Wait. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kelby. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate it. Appreciative of that. Is Mona suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? And no Sayori? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own? Kelby may not like to be around you, if only you make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kelby to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kelby to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kelby, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. I want to hang out with Sayori. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Save. Sayori? I mean... If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monika said that Sayori wasn't helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Why are they making me forget about Sayori so quickly? What's happened? Have I been saving? Now and again when I get decisions, I've been saving, yes. Is that fine? Is that good? Should I be making separate saves? I've been overwriting. I haven't been making separate saves, but I have been overwriting. Many saves? I've not been making many saves, no. Should I have been? I should have been making many saves. It's more help for these types of games. I don't play these types of games. Let's go with Monika then. Well, I guess it should probably be helping Monika. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah, Monika, you're the one who needs the least to help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but you already have Suri as well. But Kelby is the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you should let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? If you want to completely finish the game, then yes. For now, nah. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, we need to be appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Kelby to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. What the f... I'll make another save, so I'm making another decision. I have to choose one of them. Well, let's go with Yuri. Yuri's cool. Yuri's cool, and she seems shy. I feel like we could help her a bit, you know? Well, I'll probably be the most helpful for Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kelby? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistant would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is this everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kelby? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That'll be good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't know how Kelby picked me, and also, you cookies are the best I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will be compared to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. No cap? I have no explanation for you. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone doing their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry? I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. It's that I thought it'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Kelby. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I just hope because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She strained in my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I went way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Yuri, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Oh my god. Time flies. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. It's extremely apprehensive at first, but it was long before I really learned more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Yuri since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Siri said, what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Siri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Siri before Yuri comes over. Thank you, as you should. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Siri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we've replaced so often we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we're family. The home is quiet. It is very quiet. I'm scared. Siri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Siri? Hi, Kelby. Oh, so she's fine. She's chilling at home. I sit down in her room. She forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, though, really, has it? Suri's room is as messy as always been. This is a clean room. What the fuck are you on about, bro? This is a clean-ass room. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she'd had for years now. If you come over more often, it would be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? She already left the room by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Suri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior seems really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Siri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kelby. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then when you've been worried about me all... You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Suri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Suri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kelby. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Well, you're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Kelby? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really just want so badly for me to just think about her? Why, Sayori? Why has you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kelby. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, that you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh my god. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kelby. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could have been always like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I could understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I put her into a tight embrace. Kelby? Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kelby? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kelby. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better call me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kelby. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Man, that was getting a little heavy. That was getting a little heavy, dude. I'm kind of sad right now. Poor Sayori. Hopefully she's okay, man. What the fuck? I hate that I... Why is my goon game becoming sad all of a sudden? Muffin meows hello. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yuri's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early? I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried up my way home. Would have reassured you and worried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be as a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'd have gladly helped you clean. Oh. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. Everything's planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I'm going to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by, just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah. No need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use a candle to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. I'm familiar with aromatherapy. Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just moments, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances the emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them from doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. It is me. Is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Kelby. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage a bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more to pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's an ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? I don't think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Teach their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Ooh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's not a really cool looking knife. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It was heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Kelby, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. He takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it as I noticeably fidget. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the... I feel a tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger. What are you doing? What are you doing? I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What? Kelby, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Kelby. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resumed our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items you asked you to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. I want just a little bit of water. It's okay. If other cups are too much, it'll be too diluted. Alrighty. I'll get the water. Taking his advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back up to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we'd do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it in the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get it in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colours across the banner to serve as a colour guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours was a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I made you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me? I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah, sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are drops of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists send a tingle sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a minute ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You sound like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have a little extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was thinking there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seemed to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to do and bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. We can go out somewhere. I forget. You don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Kelby. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Why did the music stop? Well, am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Kelby. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Kelby. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together for the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kelby? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why feel my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Kelby. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kelby. I'm really scared. What are you so scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might make you more... I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak inside to like you too much. I did this to myself, Kelby. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. What is this? What are they trying to do to me here? What the fuck? Sayori, I love you. I love you, Sayori. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then, I know we'll both be happy. Kelby? Suddenly, Siri wraps her arms tightly around me. Kelby? Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Siri in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let me go again. I love you, Kelby. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Siri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Siri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Kelby. It's okay, Siri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Poor Sayori, man. Siri and I slowly release each other. So, at jail, do you want me to wait? I'll tell you what, we'll take a little break. I'll take a little ad break. Ad break. I'ma grab a drink. You won't miss anything. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. Ooh. Hello. Hey, what are you doing? What bag? Yeah, I'll get your bag. I got it. No, you're okay.
Yeah, the leftovers from the cafe. Yeah, and she doesn't good. She ate din din. She just now. She was just ate din din. We should put it inside.
Cooked in there as well.
It's here.
Shit. Fucking shit. She's down the landing. Thank you. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, my ads are over. Alright, I'll wait for the chat alert to pop up. The ads are over. Okay, so far, man, what the fuck? At first it felt like a big snooze fest, I'm not gonna lie, like a fucking... It's a normal, like, visual novel. And just getting to know people and, like, kind of tame. But, like, man, they actually do a really good job of giving each character a personality that seems real. You know? It's good. Like, I actually feel for Sayori. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's insane how lifelike this is, in a way. Because you can liken it to, like, experiences you've had in life. Maybe that's just me, but... Kind of scary. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie, actually. The music for this game is crazy. Be gone? No. She's great. She's lovely. She's going through a tough time, man. We don't want... And you speak for yourself, alright? Speak for yourself. Jesus Christ, that was brutal. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for the ads. We run 3 minutes of ads at the top of the hour to ensure that there's no pre-roll, so when people first join this stream, they're not inundated with ads then. Instead, you know, as soon as the hour mark hits on the stream, you get ads. Thank you for being here. Pardon me, I just got another monster. What I was saying, which you probably didn't see, is I'm actually surprised at how lifelike situations are in this game. It's kind of crazy. I feel myself relating to things happening and understanding and sympathizing with fucking single frame characters that I've only been, like, I guess, reading about for 3 hours now. Anyway, let's get going. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I've been listening in while playing, and same. Yeah, like, it's crazy. I don't want to say I can relate to, like, how I feel per se, but, like, experiences in my life have, like, mirrored this. Or been very similar to things like this before. Like, all the people that I've met in life before, I've seen many similarities. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's kind of crazy. It's... Gets you in your feels a little bit, man. Gets you in your feels. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. Move at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Kelby? Siri gazed at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, it's the best thing for me, right? This game kind of proves how fucking sketchy that Razor waifu AI can end up being. I mean, dude, it's already sketchy. Do you remember the old Miku one? There was basically a Miku version of that before. I think it's been shut down now. And like 3 separate people married it. 3 separate people married like a Miku AI hologram. There was something crazy about it. It's... Man, they can... Man, it's scary. It's scary. This is written very well. I do have to say that. This is very well written. God. Moving on. I don't really understand what Siri means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Siri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. Natsuki hologram dropping when? Probably never. Gotta keep you from that one. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if she would be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I give everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make that have a happy future with her. It's the day at the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to wake her up, but decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I didn't roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Siri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. No, Siri is kind of sketchy. Very sketchy. Kelby, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least you would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think that on days like this important, you'd try a little harder. I say that, but I still remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful, not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for her, Kelby. I mean, especially after exchange with her yesterday. How do you know? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after. How does she know everything? What is going on here? So she breaks the fourth wall and she knows about conversations that we had that she wasn't there for. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you, Monica? But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Siri really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I don't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know more than you think. Huh? Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I don't think Siri would have told her everything, right? Hey, do you want me to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. 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 Before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I got chills. What could this mean? Get out of my head? Is it about me? Is it about... Dude, I don't even know. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Kelby? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Suri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Suri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. I guess I'd open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What the fuck does this mean? Script CH. What? What? She killed herself? But she also got all dressed up for the festival today, right? Kelby, remember Monica said you left her hanging? How did I leave her hanging? I feel like I did everything right. I tried to be supportive and loving. Was it too much? Check my files. So I guess there's decisions I could have made in the game to find out how. I guess if I check the game files, the traceback tells me the choices I made which led to this decision, is my guess, right? I don't think I will. Fuck it, I will. Fuck it, I will. File. This PC. Game. Slash. Script. Dash. CH5. Kelby, how does Monica know? I have no fucking clue. Monica seems to be like some fucking interdimensional being at this point. Breaking the fourth wall, knowing everything that's going on. I really have no idea. I feel like y'all are saying too much, not gonna lie. I feel like the same thing too. Okay, my PC's slow as fuck and can't find those files. I don't know why it's being so fucking slow. I'm just gonna play. We'll do it another time. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Suri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told her I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her. And everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Siri needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Then, why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. That's it? That was the end of the game? What? Sayori's now... What? What? And now Sayori's like fucking distorted. That's crazy. What's this? I don't know. Is this new game? Oh shit. Oh my god. That's crazy. This game felt very, very normal for like 3.5 hours, and then all of a sudden, depression, she's dead. Man. Wow. Holy shit. That was a wild... That was indeed... I don't even know what to think. I want to go again. But I don't think I'm going to do it today.